Hi, Assalamualaikum. This video is about punctuation. What is punctuation? It is tanda bacaan. So, why is it important for you to learn about punctuation? It's because this is writing. Maksudnya, ini adalah penulisan. This is not about talking. So, if you are talking, it is easy for people to know what are you telling them. Okay, bila bercakap, so orang boleh nampak whether you're angry, you're sad, or you are just stating something. Kalau bercakap, orang boleh tahu adakah yang ni tengah marah ataupun tengah sedih, or maybe you are asking questions, tanya soalan. But when you are writing, people won't know the tone, the emotion, the feeling. Okay, orang tak tahu macam mana tone bacaan, apa yang nak disampaikan melalui ayat tu. So that they need punctuation. For example, if you have question mark, so meaning to say you are asking question. Awak tengah bertanya. So ayat tu, ayat yang bertanya. If you don't put any punctuation, for instance, you don't have full stop, that shows that you're talking really long, never ending talking. Alright? So macam seolah-olah awak bercakap tak berhenti kalau tak ada full stop, tak ada titik. So that's why you have to use punctuation in your sentences. And it can also bring other meanings. Okay, if you use wrong punctuation, awak guna tanda bacaan yang salah, sepatutnya dekat situ ada full stop, for example, or comma. But you don't use it, awak tak gunakannya, dia akan jadi boleh bawa juga maksud yang lain. So, be very careful. Kadang orang ingat maksud dia lain daripada apa yang awak nak sampaikan. Okay? So, today we have six punctuations for you to review. Okay? Some of them you have learned in your previous years. Sebelum ni dah pernah belajar dan yang lain tu. But you are still making mistakes. Okay? Still buat salah, so you have to be reminded all the time. Kita akan revise. Kita akan buat ulang kaji lagi sebab nak tengok balik, takut awak terlupa. Alright, we have full stop, we have comma, we have capital letter, question mark, exclamation mark, and the last one, quotation mark. So let's move on to the first one, full stop. Full stop is titik. Okay? When do you use full stop? Full stop. Okay, it's simple. Full stop titik means it is placed at the end of a complete sentence. Okay. Hujung ayat. Okay, normal lah awak tahu titik hujung ayat. But some of you love to do mistakes. Something like this. Okay, let us see the example. My name is Nora, not my name. Full stop is Nora. Full stop. Okay. As you can see here, it says at the end of a complete sentence. Maksudnya ayat tu dah lengkap baru awak letak full stop. Okay, like this. My name is Nora. Nama saya ialah Nora. You cannot simply put your full stop anywhere. Okay, tak boleh letak full stop tu dekat mana-mana je, ikut suka macam ni. My name, sajalah letak titik. Is Nora. Full stop. So you cannot do like that. Please look at your sentences carefully. Tengok betul-betul where do you want to put your full stop. Kena tengok betul-betul. Bila dah complete, dah lengkap, baru awak letak full stop dekat hujung. Okay. Next we have she loves to eat pizza because it is delicious. Okay. This is the correct sentence. Dia suka makan pizza kerana ia sedap. Okay. Not, bukannya she loves to eat pizza full stop because it is delicious. Okay. Actually she loves to eat pizza ni correct sentence. Betul dah ayat tu. Dia suka makan pizza. Okay. But most of you love to write like this when you are answering comprehension question. Bila awak jawab soalan pemahaman, for instance, the question would be like, which one would you choose? Okay, the first question mark. Why? Second question mark. So yang mana satu yang awak akan pilih? Kenapa? Most of you love to answer something like this. I would choose a pizza. Full stop. because it is delicious. You cannot do like that. Okay. Kalau awak nak jawab, jawab penuh. Something like this. She loves to eat pizza because it is delicious. If you want to write in 2 sentences, you can write something like, she loves to eat pizza, it is delicious. Okay, awak boleh tulis macam tu kalau nak buat 2 ayat. If you want to use because, you cannot start the sentence with because. Tak boleh mula ayat dengan because, kerana. So, if you still want to use because, you have to add it is sebelum dia. Okay? She loves to eat pizza. It is because it is delicious. It is because the pizza is delicious. Okay, something like that. Okay, you cannot start the sentence with because. So, either awak pilih macam ni, either you choose this one, or she loves to eat pizza, it is delicious. Something like that. Please bear in your mind, tolong ingat, because you always do this mistake in comprehension questions yang dia ada double, yang ada 2 layer questions tu, yang ada mula-mula dia tanya satu soalan, hujung tu tanya why, ataupun do you think kids love pizza? Why? Yes, I do. The pizza is delicious, something like that. So jangan tulis lepas full stop tu sama dengan because. You cannot do that. Alright? Okay. Full stop is quite easy. It is at the end of the sentence. What about comma? Comma is a bit difficult. Okay? Benda tu boleh bagi awak keliru sikit. Okay? Confusing. Okay, the first function. A comma is used after introductory phrases. Introduce. Maksudnya, dekat dalam frasa yang nak memperkenalkan frasa. Kita bila nak memperkenalkan frasa mula-mula tu, kita guna ni. Okay. Look at the sentences here. Firstly, take 2 teaspoons of sugar. Mula-mula, ambil 2 sudu teh gula. You always use this for recipe, when you're giving instructions. Okay, bila awak bagi arahan dalam recipe. Firstly, secondly, then, kemudian. After that, selepas itu. Next, selepas itu. Lastly, akhir sekali. Okay? When you're giving instruction, one by one, step by step, you have to put comma after the introductory phrases. Okay? After firstly, comma. Okay? Next, after sending me to school, my father goes to the mall to buy some groceries. Okay. It can be longer. Yang macam ni tadi, one word only. For this one, it is longer. Panjang sikit. Selepas menghantar saya ke sekolah, ayah saya pergi ke pusat membeli belah untuk beli barang runcit. Okay. Usually, it comes with after, before. Okay. Before going to school, I brush my teeth. Macam tu. Before going to school, comma, I will brush my teeth. And then you can also write something like when. Guna perkataan when. Bila. W-H-E-N. When I grow up, comma, apabila saya besar nanti, I want to become a doctor. Saya nak jadi doktor, seorang doktor. So, when I grow up, comma, so the introductory phrase. Maksudnya dia memperkenalkan dulu. Dia awak nak cakap pasal nak jadi doktor. Bila saya besar nanti. So, comma dulu kat situ. Next, no, I didn't. Okay, this one is the common one and you love to do mistakes here. Biasanya awak buat salah kat sini. Sebab awak macam, yes, I do. No, I don't kan. And then you forgot to put comma here. You have to put it here. Kena ada dekat sini. Okay. Yes, comma, I do. Yes, comma, I will. No, comma, it isn't. No, comma, she can't. Dia tak boleh. So, yang ni main dengan yang don't, doesn't, didn't. Ni soalan yang biasanya dekat dalam soalan dia akan tanya adakah. Okay. Do you? Does it? Does she? Is she? Are you? Am I? Can you? Can he? Soalan yang dekat depan tu yang maksud dia adakah. Okay. For the answer, you have to put comma here. Alright. Next, okay. I take this example from your textbook. Okay, from your textbook. When you want to introduce the name, okay, like this one, Tan and his wife Jenny. Okay, so nak bagi tahu nama Jenny ni, you have to put two commas, before and after. Before nama Jenny, after nama Jenny. Tan and his wife, comma, Jenny, comma, lived in a village by the seaside. Okay, the same goes to if you want to do like Jenny and his husband, comma, Tan, comma, lived in a village by the seaside. Okay, when you want to introduce the name, awak bagi tahu watak ni, lepas tu nak bagi tahu nama dia, you have to put two commas before and after, like this one. And the last one, the boy in the cafe who was wearing a cap was my cousin. Okay, so if you can see from this sentence, we can actually omit this one. Sebenarnya kita boleh buang ni. So dia akan jadi the boy in the cafe was my cousin. Kan? So tapi bila kita nak tambah features, ciri-ciri pada orang yang kita cerita. Kita nak cerita pasal the boy. So, kenapa dengan the boy? The boy yang mana? So, the boy who was wearing a cap. Budak lelaki yang pakai cap tu. So, kita sebab ni kita panjangkan sikit kat sini. The boy in the cafe. Budak lelaki dalam cafe tu. Yang mana satu? Who was wearing a cap. Yang memakai topi ialah sepupu saya. So, yang ni awak nak introduce more about the boy. Okay. This is a complex sentence. Biasanya kalau awak okay, English awak okay, and you want to write a longer sentence, you can use this. Ni biasanya boleh dapat markah tinggi lah if you write it correctly. Bila awak tulis yang betul dengan ayat macam ni, markah untuk essay boleh jadi lagi tinggi because it is a complex sentence. Awak tak buat ayat yang pendek je. The boy was my cousin. So kita tambah sikit the boy in the cafe who was wearing a cap was my cousin. So nampak kat situ your English, you have a good command of English kan. Ada English awak yang agak okay. Tapi kena guna cara yang betul lah. Maksudnya you have to have comma before and after here. Okay. Next, we use a comma to separate phrases or items in a list. Okay, this one I think you already know sebab kita biasa buat. Okay, when we want to separate things in a list, biasanya dalam list lah benda tu. Contoh macam sini. The pupils help the teacher to bring the books, comma, pencil case, comma, and bag to the staff room. So you please remember to put comma before the word and. Okay. We write something like this when the items, benda-benda yang senarai tu lebih daripada dua, more than two things. Kalau dua sahaja, you don't need to put comma. Dia akan jadi the pupils help the teacher to bring the books and pencil case to the staff room. Dia akan jadi macam tu. Tapi ni sebab ada three items here, more than two, you have to put comma. And please remember to put comma before the word and. Sebab kita nak separate kan pencil case dengan bag ni benda yang berlainan. So kita kena ada comma. Later in your secondary school you will learn for certain words, for certain sentence you don't need to put comma before and. Waktu sekolah menengah nanti. Sekarang for now this is what you have to remember. Before the word and awak letak comma. Sometimes in your exam, in your objective questions, dalam soalan objektif dia ada soalan macam ni lah, punctuation. A, B, C, D, which one is correct kan? So sometimes you won't notice this one. Kau tak perasan. So tengok betul-betul. Okay. Next, he caught some fish, prawns and a huge octopus. Dia tangkap ikan, udang dan juga sotong gurita yang besar. Okay, dia benda tu dalam kategori yang sama, in the same category. Contohnya awak nak pergi kedai, mak awak pesan nanti beli bread, beli spaghetti, beli flour, tepung. So dia dalam satu pesanan yang sama. That's why you have to put comma untuk separate, untuk asingkan benda tu yang dalam list. Kalau tidak, dia jadi macam satu benda. As if the pupils help the teacher to bring the books, pencil case and bag. Maksudnya books, pencil case and bag tu macam satu benda je, if you don't put the comma. Okay, I hope you understand this one. Next, we have question mark. Question mark, tanda soal. So what is it for? Obviously, it's for question. Okay, so how many types of questions do you have? Ada pelbagai jenis soalan kan? Okay, let's see. The first one, WH questions. You have what, when, why, where, who, which, whose, whom, how. Okay, those are the WH questions. What do you want for your birthday? Apa yang awak nak untuk hari jadi? Question mark hujung. Okay, the second type is adakah questions. Like I told you before, dekat depan ni kalau ada depan sekali, you have the word is, am, are, was, were, can, will, should. Okay, maksud dia tu macam lebih kurang. Kalau is, are, was, were, am, do, does, did, semua maksud dia dekat depan ni adakah. So yang jawapan dia awak kena jawab dengan yes or no, yang comma tadi tu. Okay. Nah, kalau can, will, macam may I go to the toilet please? Awak biasa tanya soalan tu kan? Bolehkah saya pergi toilet? So that is a question. So you have to have question mark here. Next, we have tag. Question tag. Ernie Zachary sings really well, doesn't she? Okay, here the question here means kan? Ernie Zachary nyanyi bagus kan? Dia macam kita in BM we use kan dekat belakang. So there are lots of this one. I won't teach you right now. This is for another lesson. Okay, ni kena ada satu lesson yang khas untuk dia lah, so that you will understand more. Tapi teacher nak awak tahu yang ada perkataan macam ni kat belakang. Doesn't she? Doesn't he? Didn't he? Aren't you? Ada soalan-soalan macam tu. That's a question. So you have to have question mark here. Alright, next. Capital letter. Huruf besar. Capital letter is very easy. But I don't know why. I think you have learned alphabets in your year 1 and preschool. Waktu prasekolah dah belajar, darjah 1 dah belajar. But you tend to mix them up. Awak suka campur-campur. Okay, that's why I used this as the examples. Teacher guna huruf ni, this letter, nak tunjuk dekat awak. Sebab dia macam sama je kan. Small letter, capital letter, huruf besar, huruf kecil. But you have to know, when you begin a sentence, okay, bila awak guna capital letter bila? Masa mula-mula ayat, gunalah huruf besar. I know it looks the same. C besar, C kecil, small letters, capital letter. Tapi size dia different kan? You see here, if capital C, dia sama dengan kepala H ni. So, please write properly. Sebab kalau macam in your sentences, if you mix them up, it is not considered as a correct sentence. Dia tak dikira ayat yang betul. Walaupun ayat dah betul, tapi awak salah tulis huruf macam ni, jadi salah lah. Okay? So, capital letter, the beginning of the sentence, children loves to play in the evening. When will the school start? Depan soalan pun sama juga, capital letter. This is my sister. She is 12 years old. After full stop. After full stop, you have to start back with capital letter. Okay. The same goes to Y. Small y is like that. Right. Small y is like this. This is small y. The capital Y is like this. Okay? Dia macam tu kan? So, it's different. Please be very careful when you're writing. Next. It is used in a direct speech. Okay, direct speech means bercakap. Bila awak nak tulis dalam cerita awak nak tulis dialog. When you are writing dialog, later we will look further into this. Nanti lepas ni, in the last kali kita akan tengok betul-betul yang ni. Dari segi Direct speech ni. Okay. The man asked the sales assistant. Lelaki tu tanya dekat pekerja jualan. Okay, penjual. How much is this toy? Berapa harga mainan ni? How? H here. Huruf besar. Awak start je. Awak ada je quotation mark here. Awak ada pengikat kata kat situ. Starting dia kena capital letter. We are going back to school, shouted Afia happily. W here. Capital W. Sebab kita start mula-mula ayat kita bercakap. After the quotation mark here, awak nampak pengikat kata pembuka kata sini? Huruf besar. Capital letter. Next, it is used in proper nouns. Kata nama khas. You have learned this in BM as well. Okay. For the first one, we have for proper noun. Noun is you have place, people, animal, things. For people, nama orang lah. Like Nora, N, capital N. For animals, like in the story lah, usually we have the name. Pak Belang, Sang Kancil. Then you have to put capital S, capital K. Okay, for the name. For the things, it's usually brand. Samsung. Mineral water that you drink. Spritzer. Okay, S, capital S. Jenama benda. Then you put capital. Like this one. For places. There are so many people having a vacation in Kuala Terengganu. Terdapat ramai orang pergi bercuti di Kuala Terengganu. So KNT, capital KNT, okay? Next, the title of the book is Gulliver's Travel. The title of the book. So, title of the book you have to put in capital letter. Next, okay, this one is not proper noun, but I want you to remember, please. I have told you so many times, I is special. I itu istimewa, saya istimewa. Whenever you put I, wherever you put I, whether it's in the beginning of the sentence, in the middle, or at the end of the sentence, kat mana-mana sekalipun I ni, it has to be in capital letter, in capital I. Okay? I ni special, letak dekat mana-mana pun I, saya ni, it needs to be in capital I lah. Okay? It needs to be capitalized. Kena dibesarkan. So, please remember kat depan, kat tengah, kat belakang semua pun capital I for saya. Alright. Next, we have exclamation mark. Tanda seru. Okay, exclamation mark ni bahaya sikit. Bukan bahaya sebab apa? People use it wrongly, especially when you're writing message. Please be careful when you send WhatsApp to people. Awak hantar WhatsApp kan. Awak kan suka-suka je. Letak je mana-mana. Letak exclamation mark. Exclamation mark ni is used for to show strong emotion. Nak tunjukkan emotion yang tengah kuat. Marah, sedih, sakit. When you're in pain, when you're angry, when you shout, jerit. When you are frightened, tengah takut. Yang macam ada satu perasaan yang kuat. So when you're using exclamation mark everywhere, contoh tiba-tiba awak hantar message ke orang, tiba-tiba je you put exclamation mark. People do not know what I trying to say. Sebab dia written, macam teacher kata tadi lah, bertulis. Dia bukan dia dengar suara awak. So, awak dalam nada nak bergurau, mungkin awak punya ayat nak bergurau atau message orang, people take it wrongly. Orang ingat awak marah. Silap-silap awak seminggu tak bercakap. Sebabnya, dia merajuk. Your friends are sulking. Ingat awak marah dia orang ke apa benda. So, be careful when you use exclamation mark. You cannot use it anywhere, everywhere. Bila nak guna exclamation mark tu, fikir dulu. Okay, the first one. Ouch, that hurts. Ouch, aduh. Okay, to show you're in pain. In English is ouch. That hurts. Sakitnya. Turun sikit awak nada. Tapi waktu awak jerit tu, aduh, tiba-tiba terpijak Lego ke kan. Tiba-tiba orang tersepak awak. Awak macam nak marah pun ya juga. You're in pain pun ya juga. Next. Help, help, the house is on fire. Tolong, tolong, rumah terbakar. Okay, as you can see here, I put exclamation marks from start until the end. Semua pun teacher buat exclamation mark. Kenapa? Sebab semua pun kita macam dalam emergency kan, kecemasan. Kita tak cakap slow-slow. Help, help. So when you're writing help, contoh comma, dia akan jadi macam help, help, tolong. But in the real situation yang sebenar, kita bila ada rumah terbakar, kita mesti jerit kan, betul-betul jerit. Tolong, tolong, rumah terbakar. Awak dekat dalam rumah terbakar tu, nak keluar minta tolong orang. Mesti awak jerit. So when you're shouting, you have to use this. Strong emotion. Waktu tu perasaan takut. Kan? Last one, go away. Awak halau orang. Pergilah. So kita tak cakap elok, go away. Kita macam cakap kuat-kuat so that people will go away from our room, contohnya. Adik awak ke kan? So you have to use exclamation mark. Alright. The last one and the most complicated one, I would say. Quotation mark ni paling yang last dan yang agak pening untuk awak faham. But please listen very carefully so that you can understand. Okay, quotation mark is the pengikat kata. We use this for conversation. Bila bersembang, dialogue. So when you are writing a story, usually in secondary school lah, primary school ni, kita tak galakkan, we don't suggest you to write dialogue in your essay kan. But when you read a story, kalau baca story, cerita, okay, we use this. So how to use that? Okay. Please listen very carefully sebab yang ni takut awak keliru. Later in your homework, you are going to do this. So I want you to look at it very carefully. Okay, the first one. Lydia scolds her brother. Okay, kita mulakan dengan ayat bagi tahu dulu. Bukan dialog lagi, ni ayat bagi tahu. Lydia scolds her brother. Lydia marah abang dia. Lepas tu ini baru yang macam ayat dia bercakap kan. So, before you start a conversation, before you start a dialogue, before you start a speech, sebelum bercakap tu, you have to put comma here. See? Comma. Don't put a full stop. Jangan letak full stop. This is the rules. Memang dia punya peraturan, kena ikut. Okay, Lydia marah abang dia. Comma. And then you start with the quotation mark, pembuka kata ni. Capital letter here, like I told you just now. Don't touch my stuff. Jangan pegang barang saya. Exclamation mark. Tutup balik. So, I want you to know that everything is included. Everything is inside quotation mark. Dekat belah dalam. Jangan letak quotation mark dulu, lepas tu baru exclamation mark. It's wrong. Sebab awak tengah bercakap dalam ni. So, semua benda masuk dekat dalam. Okay? Lydia marah abang dia. Dia marah adik lelaki dia. Jangan pegang barang saya. So, comma dulu, quotation mark, capital letter, lepas tu dimasukkan kat sini, and then tutup. Okay, quotation mark. Next. Okay, yang ni, it's different. We start with the conversation. We start with the dialogue. Dialogue dulu, baru kita buat ayat penyata kat sini. Bagi tahu, set. Kata ban. We must find the answer. Kita mesti cari jawapan ni. Kata ban, set ban. So, if like this, you have to start the quotation mark, capital letter, and then before you put this quotation mark here, you have to put comma. Okay, ingat kalau untuk macam ni, kecuali kalau awak bagi tahu strong emotion kat sini kan. Kalau ada strong emotion kat sini yang memerlukan exclamation mark macam tadi tu, tu lain lah, awak gunilah exclamation mark. Tapi kalau ayat biasa, when you are telling something, bagi tahu sesuatu, when you are stating something, just bagi ayat penyata je, you have to put comma here. Okay, kalau ayat biasa, kalau bukan ayat conversation, bukan ayat direct speech, bukan awak tengah bercakap dengan orang, sini akan jadi full stop. But because this one, dia tengah bercakap, Ben ni bercakap. Okay, so you have to put comma inside. Okay, nampak tak? Dia buka, comma, lepas tu tutup. Lepas tu tak ada apa-apa. Then, you continue with small letter. Set ban. Sebab kita kat sini comma kan, bukan full stop. So, you have to put small letter here. Small s. Jangan buat besar. Kalau buat besar lepas quotation mark, wrong. Okay. Next. John showed Nelly the photo and said, dia macam yang atas tadi kan. Dia mula dengan ayat dulu. Comma. Don't forget comma sebelum mula tu. Sebab kita bagi ayat dulu. And then the place is remarkable. Tempat ni cantiknya memukau. So bila lepas ni tak ada apa-apa dah, tak ada perkataan sad band, scold band, apa lagi, yelled band, shouted band, yang tak ada perkataan yang kata band, kata John, marah John, jerit John. Kalau tak ada perkataan tu kat hujung, you can put full stop here. Okay, awak nampak you can see the difference now between number 2 and number 3 here. Dekat sini sebab kita start dengan dialog dulu, dengan speech dulu. So awak kena end with comma and then small letter. But for this one, because we start with the statement, kita bagi tu ayat dulu, baru ucapan, baru kata-kata dia, then we can put full stop here. Okay? Okay, last one. May I know where the toilet is? Asked Amani. Dia bukan semua waktu tahu awak kena letak quotation mark. When we have something like this, okay, ask Amani. Ataupun yang macam ni, dia cakap and said. Dia ada, dia punya sign dia punya tu biasanya ada said. Macam tu. Kata ni. Kita nampak yang dia sedang bercakap. Okay. So, kalau question mark pun sama, you put before. Okay, awak letak quotation mark mula-mula. And then, nak tutup ni, sebelum tu kena masuk ke semua. Remember, exclamation mark, comma, full stop, question mark, anything, it comes before. Okay, sebelum. Sebab lepas tu, kita dah tak ada buat dah. And then, kita just continue with small letter kat sini. Alright. So, your homework. In your textbook, please open page 6. Okay. The passage one. So as usual, send your completed work to my personal WhatsApp. Okay. So I want to help you with your homework. Okay, teacher tak nak bagi jawapan. I won't give you answers, but I will read for you and give you the meaning so that you can catch. Boleh tangkap dekat situ which punctuation to be used. Punctuation yang mana yang awak boleh guna. So, teacher akan baca. Awak dengar betul-betul. When I stop just for a while, teacher stop sekejap je tu, usually it's comma. When I have a longer stop, teacher stop lama sikit, tu full stop biasanya. When I do something like shouting, bila suara teacher jadi kuat macam tu, it's exclamation mark. Kalau soalan lah, question mark. And then when I change my voice, teacher kan ubah suara sekejap lagi. So you'll know, oh ni ayat daripada watak ni, karakter ni. So maksudnya dia bercakap. When dia bercakap, when they are talking, means you have to have quotation mark tadi tu. Yang pembuka kata, penutup kata tu. Alright, now listen attentively. Dengar betul-betul, bagi perhatian dekat dia, teacher. If you have the answers in your textbook, okay, usually it's from your seniors. Okay, awak punya kakak abang dulu-dulu kan suka tulis jawapan dalam textbook. I want you to rub it off. Padam dulu jawapan tu. I don't want you to be influenced by that. Teacher tak nak awak terikut dengan yang dia letak. Sama ada betul ke salah ke, tak ada masalah. Kalau dia buat betul, nanti awak ikut je dia punya and you get it correct. Awak dapat betul bukan sebab awak faham, tapi sebab awak tiru kan. If you get it wrong, maksud teacher kalau macam sebenarnya awak faham dah teacher ajar. Awak nak buat jawapan lain, awak tengok jawapan macam tu kat textbook. Tiru je lah. Sekali salah, rupa-rupanya jawapan itu salah. Sebenarnya awak dah faham. Nanti awak jadi confused. So, I want you to rub it off. Padam dulu jawapan kat situ. And listen to what I will read after this. Dengar betul-betul apa yang teacher baca ni. Awak tanda. Tanda, okay. Oh, ni rasanya macam dekat exclamation mark. Ni rasanya dia dah start bercakap. Kena ada quotation mark. So, awak dengar betul-betul. Okay. What I will read. Okay. Tan saw lots of food on the table. Tan saw lots of food on the table. Jenny was wearing a new red dress. Jenny was wearing a new red dress. Are you satisfied now? He asked. Are you satisfied now? He asked. No, said Jenny. No, said Jenny. She told her husband to go back to the sea and ask the octopus for more things. She told her husband to go back to the sea and ask the octopus for more things. The octopus gave everything she wanted. The octopus gave everything she wanted. Okay, I'll tell you the meaning, alright? Tan saw lots of food on the table. Tan tengok ada banyak makanan atas meja. Jenny was wearing a new red dress. Jenny sedang memakai dress merah yang baru. Are you satisfied now? He asked. Awak dah puas hati ke sekarang? Dia tanya. No, said Jenny. Tak, kata Jenny. She told her husband to go back to the sea and ask the octopus for more things. Dia suruh suami dia balik ke laut dan minta daripada sotong gurita lebih banyak benda. The octopus gave everything she wanted. Sotong gurita itu memberi segala-gala yang dia minta. Alright, second paragraph. One day, she wanted to be the queen of the country. One day, she wanted to be the queen of the country. No, she can't have everything she wants. No, she can't have everything she wants. Throw me back into the sea and go home, said the octopus. Okay, I repeat. One day, she wanted to be the queen of the country. No, she can't have everything she wants. Throw me back into the sea and go home, said the octopus. Pada suatu hari, dia meminta untuk menjadi permaisuri di negara itu. Tidak, dia tak boleh dapat semua yang diminta. Lempar saya kembali ke laut dan pulang ke rumah, kata sotong gurita. Okay, the third one. Later, when Tan reached home, Jenny was in her old clothes and all her new things had gone. Later, when Tan reached home, Jenny was in her old clothes and all her new things had gone. She was furious and told him to go back to the sea. She was furious and told him to go back to the sea. Unfortunately, Tan was not able to find the huge octopus again. Unfortunately, Tan was not able to find the huge octopus again. Okay. Later, kemudian, when Tan reached home, bila Tan sampai ke rumah, Jenny was in her old clothes and all her new things had gone. Jenny dah dekat dalam pakaian lama dan semua benda-benda baru kat rumah semua dah hilang. Semua dah tak ada. She was furious and told him to go back to the sea. Dia berasa sangat marah dan menyuruh Tan balik ke laut. Unfortunately, malangnya, Tan was not able to find the huge octopus again. Tan dah tak boleh dah tak jumpa dah sotong gurita yang besar tu. Okay, so you have listened to me and I think you get the idea about the story. Awak dah tahu cerita ni macam mana. Tan and Jenny are the characters, nama orang. So, what should you use? Tadi kita dah belajar. So, awak tengok ada beberapa dialog kat sini. Ada yang kena comma. You have to use everything that I told you. I teach you just now. Okay? I think that's it. So, this is your homework. Write this in your HBL book. Home based learning book macam biasa, tulis terus yang betul. Okay, dengan capital letter. You may use pen, you may use colour kalau nak bezakan. You may also highlight it. Boleh juga highlight jawapan tu. Kalau nak tulis guna pensel untuk semua, boleh. But please write neatly. Tulis kemas so that I can see which one is comma, which one is quotation mark. Takut tak dapat beza nanti kalau buat tak kemas. And then, snap the picture clearly and send to me. Okay? Okay, I think that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Bye. Assalamualaikum.